I'm Farah Nadia and you're watching Barisan National Communication. Today, in Pengerang, MP AZALINA Othman Said has rejected claims of UMNO leaders involved in so-called court clusters that would no longer face any charges if Barisan National win in the Johor polls next month. In a poem entitled Clusters and Colonies, which was uploaded on Twitter last night, the former Minister of Law said that the court proceedings against in this court cluster will go even after the state elections. In her poem, she wrote, "Some court cluster MPs belong to UMNO, and some belong to other political parties. Some court cluster MPs are painted black, while others are painted neutral." AZALINA explained that the Johor state elections are for Johorians, and on March 12, they will vote and a new state government will be formed. Meanwhile, she called out on all MPs who have had charges against them dropped after they switched parties, saying the fraud colony is rife, while the anti-hopping law is in a strife. However, AZALINA reminded that democracy and the rule of law will always prevail. Furthermore, the nomination day of candidates for PR in Johor was set for 26 February. In Johor, the youth development projects planned by the government are believed to attract young people to vote in the Johor state election. According to former Johor Tourism Youth and Sports ESCO, Dato' On Hafiz Ghazi, young voters definitely want the continuation of projects planned for them previously to be continued. During a media conference, he said, "When the government was under Menteri Besar Johor, Datuk Sri Hasni Mohamad, various initiatives and programs for young people had been implemented and received encouraging response." On Hafiz added, "We Barisan National want a long-term plan. If elected, we will maintain the sustainability of these projects." Meanwhile, when asked about defending the lying state Dun seats, On Hafiz responded that everything is up to the decision of the party leadership. He stated, "If nominated, I hope the people of Johor can provide an opportunity to BN for us to get a mandate and together build this country." Barisan National will bet at least 30% on new young candidates to face the Johor state election. The head of BN Johor, Datuk Sri Hasni Mohamad, said the party was now in its final phase of finalizing the candidates to be elected from each component. During an event, Hasni stated, "I see that in general Johor will have many new faces, including young candidates under 40 years old. I'm confident that it will be able to strengthen BN chances to succeed in Johor PRN, at least by 30%. Meanwhile, according to him, the announcement of all candidates for the 56 state assembly seats to be contested by BN will officially be made on February 24. Previously, the media has reported that BN, especially UMNO, would make changes on their ideas, including entering new candidates based on their grassroots demand. MIC hopes to continue to compete in their 4 traditional seats in the Johor state election on March 12. Its Deputy President Dato' Sri M. Saravanan said the intention will be conveyed to Johor BN Chairman Dato' Sri Hasni Mohamad in a meeting expected to be held today. Saravanan explained the meeting is focused on finalizing the distribution of seats for BN candidates in the general election. During a media session, he stated, "At the BN level, we practice the concept of power sharing and always make the best choice for the party and the country." According to him, any party may request to compete in the desired seat, but in the end, the top leadership will make the decision, and that is the advantage of BN. Furthermore, Saravanan stated, "We're just stating our stance, which doesn't prevent the top leadership of BN from giving seats to friends of BN, as long as they don't take our seats."